what we get.
Hey, Will, we didn't rate the A camera. We rated the B camera from Gretchen this morning. Hi, Gretchen.
Good morning.
Oh, point that thing toward you. It's not
Good morning.
Gretchen Quarterman, my in-studio guest. Giving credit to the late James Wright for mentoring her in what we're going to talk about twice this morning now and then after the news as well, South Georgia Growing Local.
Yep. We're going to have South Georgia Growing Local on Saturday, and James Wright, Councilman James Wright, was a real advocate for people who live in the city and don't have access to fresh foods.
Yep. Your food desert was a 1 mile trek by foot. I think what the federal government was trying to identify it as is 4 miles by any mode of transportation. So either way, people got to have ease of access.
Absolutely, to fresh food, not just a mini mart fresh banana.
But it's different, isn't it?
It is.
We'll talk about that. We won't just talk about it, although if you go, there will be a seminar on that many times over onto what you're actually buying at the...
There is. We're going to talk about the language of food and what you buy at the grocery store and how to know what you're getting. Is it what you want to be eating?
A recent story, I mean, within the last week or 2 weeks, about how they preserve, how they prep, how they keep it looking fresh.
Yes, yes.
And that went fruits and meats, correct?
Correct. You really want to have fresh local food, and this is a way to support our local farmers.
We got a lot of them out there. You did not know that, I promise you. You might be involved in some way, shape, or form, but what Gretchen's pulled together for South Georgia Growing Local starting at 10? Or is it 9?
9 o'clock on Saturday, and we're going to be there all day, and for $10 you can get to hear 5 different speakers.
Pick your 5?
Pick your 5, and you get lunch.
All right, it's Pinedale Elementary School, and we'll give you all the details when we come back after the top of the hour. Gretchen's going to kind of run it down from the seminars. You'll teach a couple, correct? Or
No,
you just organize?
I'm just organizing.
You could?
I could. In fact, at other conferences I have, but not this time.
What are you involved in right now? How's that for a broad question? What are you involved in right now?
Food.
Well, a couple of times I've sat down and talked with you, and you're chasing things that they're only doing up near Atlanta. They're chasing. So.
Well, I'm always interested in open government. I always want to know that our government is working for us, and this is one way that people can get involved in their local community. They can start to grow urban gardens.
It's the only thing we can do on a daily basis. Tomorrow when you wake up, people, it's what you can do is affect change in your own backyard.
Correct.
Wouldn't that be nice if we focused on the right thing?
Well, and if we worked here in Lowndes to make a food forest, and we had food everywhere, urban gardens, community gardens, fruit trees instead of ornamentals.
All right, run down a few of the scheduled topics, and then we'll come back and kind of dissect them after the top of the hour.
Well, in fact, one of those that we're going to have is designing edible landscapes. We're going to have Catherine Melcher and her students from UGA come from Tifton, and they're going to talk about how to design a yard or landscape that's completely edible. So you can go out in the yard and get food.
I've seen in magazines that people do it very well.
Well, Charlie Barnes over here at Barnes Drugs, and he's one of our organizers and supporters. His parking lot has edible foods. It has olive trees and rosemary bushes and oregano. You go over to his parking lot, it's edible.
A block away?
Yeah. Did you know? You didn't know that?
Oh. Okay. And free to be rated?
I don't know about that.
Or has he got it fenced off? I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not fenced off. You can absolutely go over there and rub your hand on the rosemary bush. And when you do that and you smell it, it's so good for you.
We got something out the back door. I'll let you identify it when you step out later on this morning.
Okay.
Something out there that people come over and you'll see them pulling on it.
Probably rosemary.
Okay. All right, the language of food, beyond blueberries and peanuts. And I think peanuts was something you and I had a discussion about as well over time. Permaculture, urban gardening. Well, that's a big one. I failed miserably at that.
Well, and actually our county extension agent, Josh Dawson, is going to talk about urban gardening and how to, in the urban setting, what do you need to do to have a successful garden.
Yeah. Put a screen over it.
Well, farther down you'll see that natural pest control is another topic. How to keep those pests out of your garden.
Yeah, including the squirrel pests.
Squirrels, birds, rabbits.
Everything that'll
Bugs.
destroy it early on.
Well, and the other thing is too, what are good things to have in your garden? You don't want to have a garden that's free from bugs, because if you don't have bees, then you don't have pollinators. If you don't have, say, a praying mantis will eat other bugs. So you want to have good bugs in your garden. You don't want to have all the bugs be gone.
Wow. All right, there's a lot to learn, people, and you can learn it all at South Georgia Growing Local. Coming up this Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock, and again, it's at Pinevale Elementary School. Talk about easy parking.
Yeah, easy parking, right here, people can walk to it. We moved from, we were at Pine Grove, where you have to drive to, now we're at Pinevale, where you can walk to.
Inside,
It's inside, it's
Good.
in the school, yeah.
just checking, bring your umbrella to get from your car to the inside.
Is it gonna rain on Saturday?
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect day then, nobody will be working outside, come to the conference.
We'll give you all the details when we come back. We'll do so after news with Town Hall News. We're talking 92.1. Good morning. Yeah, like 90% is up to now.